I am. Hi guys, just wanted to dip in. I don't know if anybody's going to join me at the moment, but it's always nice to sit and welcome you to my creative space. So this is sort of my office come sewing room where I do all my bits and pieces where I have my downtime. So I wanted to just dip on and say thanks to everybody who came and dipped in on Monday and said hello to me, which is always appreciated. I wanted to just have a quick run through of the products that I'm selling at the moment. So the whitening toothpaste and the wonderful Power Lips. There are 9 in this range. Is it greedy to want all of them? Can a girl ever have too many lipsticks? For somebody who's never worn lipstick, this has been a really big change for me. I love the fact that I can just prepare it, put it on, leave it there, and there it is for the whole of the day. Hi guys, hi Sean, hi Sharon, thanks for joining me. At least I know I'm not on my own now. Fabulous. Some of you know me, some of you don't know me. So for me, I did some group exercise for a while, injured my knee, retrained into massage and holistics. I then worked for a company where I was behind product developing. So I know a little bit about products. I know how to take them to market and I know how expensive it is, which is why I only have a very small range of my own. So I joined this business because it's a long-standing business. They've been trading for 34 years. They have a massive amount of knowledge and science behind the products. And I took it on to sit alongside my clinic and my salon space. It's important to have a good brand when you have a salon. For all my salon friends out there and colleagues, they know what that means. For most of us, that also means that there's a huge buy-in. So anything between £3,000 and £5,000 just to get a product on your shelf for your customer. So that's what I really liked about this business, was the fact that I didn't have to invest heavily. All I had to do was purchase a few products and use them, and then just tell everybody about them, tell everybody how fantastic they are. So whitening toothpaste there. Why did I choose this as my first product with this company rather than going straight in with their skincare? Well, it appealed to me. My teeth weren't great. They were always really an odd colour. I drink way too much tea. That is my problem. I am a huge tea bunny. For anybody who's visited my house, you know that the tea urn is on all the time. So I was noticing that tanning shade that was starting to happen with the gallons of tea that I drink. So I was introduced to the product and I thought, well, I'll give it a go. I'm not expecting miracles. I'm not expecting, a nice white veneer Hollywood smile. It's never going to happen, especially as I've got a cap as well. So I was a bit worried that I might get a massive difference and my cap would stand out. I'm super pleased with it. For me, it's given me a little bit more confidence. If you have a look through my Facebook page, you will see that I often smile with my mouth closed because I was always very conscious of my cap. But I started using it and I did notice that they started to become slightly lighter. Hi, Amy. So that was a big bonus for me. They feel cleaner. That is by far a big plus in my book. There's no, I often get a gritty taste and a gritty feel in the back of my teeth when I've brushed them with a good old supermarket brand. I've tried whitening ones before, but they all seem to have beads and things in, and you end up with a load of stuff that comes out and you think, where on earth is that? And how much of it have I swallowed? So the fact that this product has no bleach, no peroxide, it doesn't damage your enamel, it's gluten-free, suitable for vegetarians, which I'm not a vegetarian, but I do worry about some of the stuff that's out there. So that was quite nice. The fact that you can use it in pregnancy. I'm not planning on getting pregnant. Please don't panic about that now. And it's safe to use with children. So all of those things were really a positive. But the biggest positive that I've had with them is the fact that I'm not experiencing the sensitivity that I had. I always had really sensitive teeth, and I won't go into the detail of what came out when I was brushing, but for those of you that suffer with sensitive teeth, you know what I'm talking about. And so for me to notice that, and I noticed that much more rapidly than I noticed the colour difference. Within 2 or 3 days, my teeth weren't as sensitive. They feel so much cleaner, and that's what I like. Even now, you know, I've just had my tea, and they still feel clean, which is a huge bonus. Power Lips, well, my new best friend is all I have to say. You just put it on and it stays there. There's always a debate about how long does it stay, what do I do, blah, blah, blah. I will get a glass of water and I will put it on tomorrow. And if I get time between my clinics, I will do a short live so that you can see that it doesn't come off. I love the fact that I don't have to top it up, which is a bonus in my book. That's why I didn't wear lipstick, because it's a faff. You know, I mean, the only time I ever wore lipstick, for those of you that know me, knows it was when I was doing an exhibition, or I was teaching, or I was doing some filming at work. Then a full face went on, and only then. So for me now to be wearing lipstick every day is a little bit odd, but it's quite nice. It just sort of finishes me, which is great. There are 9 shades. There are 3 new shades coming out later in the year, and there's a pinky pink. So for all my girly girlies out there, there's a real pinky pink. So I shall be ordering a couple in my next order. So hopefully by the time the new set come out, I shall have a full range in the clinic for anybody who wants to see them. But you've got to give it a try. I have to say, when I was told it's stay put and it will stay there all day, I thought, I don't believe that for 1 minute. Not with the amount of tea and water that I drink between clients, not with eating lunch as well. Surely I've got to top this up, but I didn't. So that was really, really impressive for me. So I'm having a quick look at my notes here, just say, because you know what I'm like, things go out of my head and I go off on a tangent and then I come back. So yeah, so have you guys got any questions about the products? You know, I see there's a couple of you floating around there. I'll give you a second to pop something up. What do you think to the colour of my room? It's a bit familiar, isn't it? It was the colour I had in the clinic until B&Q decided that they weren't going to make it anymore. Typical. So I'm hoping that, you know, I don't have to touch anything up where I bang into it, because that's what I tend to do. So I am placing my order. It'll go in, I said it was going to go in Tuesday, but I've got a couple of guys who I'm just waiting for them to come back, and I don't want them to lose the opportunity of not being able to take advantage of the order this time round. So I'm going to hold off, and that will be ordered on Friday. So you've got till Friday to place your order, and then that takes 5 to 7 working days to come out to me. And once it's out to me, I'll ship out to you guys. So I'm going to call it a day there, because I'm 2 lives in 1 week. What can I say? You know, I mean, I'm getting really brave, really brave. There'll be no stopping me soon. I shall be all over everything. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening. Sun shining here. I hope it is shining with you. I know it'll be shining with Sian in the Canaries. I'm not jealous one bit, much. Have a great evening, and I'll catch up with you all later. Take care.